Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another review, and today we have a review here. This is the Staples SPL-TXC shredder, guys. So this has a couple unique features. This has between a 10 to 15 paper thickness limit, so that's actually pretty good. It's pretty industry standard. It's around 90 bucks to 100 bucks last time I checked here. There's a lot of cool stuff. You know, this is obviously requires power, so that's not too crazy. It's a little, it's kind of big, you know, it's kind of big here. This is the black variant here, so it's kind of big. I'll show you probably about 2 feet, 3 feet tall here. So there you go. You have a special lock here. This lock is necessary to use the product here. So you're going to want to put that back in. It does make a click. It does make a clip here. So this product has a very interesting story here because other than this product and maybe one or two others, Staples does not really make many products like this. They never really got into the space. There's a lot of big players in this space, so I'm not too surprised here. So here's the innards here. So obviously people in my family have been using this thing, as you can see here. It's almost full, but I'm just going to be doing a very limited test on camera here, so it should not be of anyone's concern, you know what I'm saying here? So you have a variety of different options here. It tells you things you should not be doing here. Don't put your hand here, don't put a tie in here, if you can see what I'm talking about. See that? These are all different things here. These are all just recommendations, there's nothing that's too crazy. It does have the number 10 here. This 10 probably means that's probably the paper thickness limit. You could probably push that to 11 or 12, but I would not go 15, I guess. So now we do have confirmation regarding what that number is. So it's about 10 sheet thickness is what the guarantee here. So you have a couple options here. You have the can you see this, guys? Hopefully you can see. You have the forwards button here, and this is the reverse button. So if something is stuck, you can kind of force it through and without shredding it, or you can push this button and it will kind of bring it out, and it'll be all kind of messed up. So you have two buttons here. This is the off button, I presume. This is probably the on button for power mode. So on power mode, it's probably it may run consistently, or maybe it will turn off when there's nothing shredding here. We're going to have to find out. So you have a temperature gauge. This is telling you there's too much stuff. This is telling you the temperature of this thing. This is one thing about shredders. Shredders do overheat if you put too much in at a time consistently, so be aware of that. And this is probably going to be your paper full signal here. So yeah, those are all the different features here. So I think it's time to make an experiment here. I have some paper here. It's a shame I have to use fresh paper. I could not find any paper that I could just give up, you know. So we're gonna do a test here. I do want to test the credit card next. So I'm gonna count the number of sheets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. So I'm gonna actually get a couple more pieces of paper. While I do this off camera, I'm gonna see if I have anything that has stuff on it, because losing fresh paper for no reason is kind of stupid, right? Just give me one moment here while I figure out this problem, okay? We're back here, guys. I was able to find 6 pieces of paper that actually have information that I don't need anymore. So I'm just gonna take about 4. I'm gonna take 5 fresh sheets. I want to see if you can actually surpass the number here. So 7, 8, and 9 here. 10 and 11. So we're going to try 11 sheets at once. I think that's a pretty good experiment. I do want to do a credit card experiment after that. So those are the 2 things I want to do before we end this video here. So let's go. I'm going to turn this thing on here. I heard this thing can get pretty loud. So, you know, I'm going to make sure my pieces of paper here are ready to go, because I have heard that before. Let's go. Power's on here. There's a blue light, so that represents power, not that the thing is full. That's good to know, because I did mistake in this for being a fullness signal, but this is power. And it makes sense. There is a lightning bolt right there, so that makes sense. So we're gonna try it out. So let's go. I'm just gonna put all the paper in at once. You know, nothing better to do now, but just. So I'm gonna have to. It looks like I have to pull this lock out. So I pulled the lock out here. I presume that means it's ready to go here. So it looks like there's too much paper here. It's too thick. So I'm going to try just 1 sheet for now. I just want to make sure this thing is actually working here. Let's plug this in here. So it's not working for some reason. So give me one moment, guys, where I figure out why it's not working. Alright, we're back here, guys. I was able to figure it out. So for some reason, guys, they don't really, even though this is power mode, they don't really want you to keep it on power mode, or maybe they do, I don't know. But once I put this on the forward mode, that seems to make it work. So I don't know why power mode doesn't do anything for me personally, but forward mode does work very well. The only concern I have here, it doesn't look that thick. I don't know how I'm going to fit 10 sheets of paper. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like 10 sheets are going to fit. I mean, look, you guys see the trouble I'm having here. This thing cannot fit 10 sheets at once. I know it probably could handle 10 sheets at once, but there's physically no way to put 10 sheets of paper in. Even this number of sheets is giving me issues here. So, I mean, this is about 2 to 3 sheets of paper. I don't see how I'm supposed to put in more than that at a time. I physically will not fit anything bigger than that, you know. So that's, I'm going to turn this thing on here. We're going to give it a shot. That was pretty good. Alright. Maybe I'm being too critical. I'm just going to take the rest of it here and put it in. Alright, it did it. It could do it. I'm going to turn it off now. So, alright, it did the job. Is this thing perfect? It sure and hell is not perfect. And I don't understand why the power button for me didn't do anything. So even though this light is on, the power is on, it doesn't seem to do anything until you do this. And I haven't tested out the reverse mode yet, but I don't have any reason to do that. But so overall, you know, it's a solid item here. That design decision is a little bit confusing, but other than that, it seems to do the job. So yeah, if you need a shredder, man, I'll have the Amazon link down below. Check it out. Yeah, Amazon link will be down below. Make sure you guys subscribe and like for daily news and reviews. And check out pbosonline.com for news, reviews, gameplay. Make sure you put on notification bell as well on the last thing. So make sure you subscribe for daily news and reviews and notification bell. And then check out pbosonline.com, gameplay, news, shopping, a bunch of stuff there. So overall, it's not bad. Not bad. So yeah, thank you and bye.